Hey everyone! Today, we're diving into a question that many green card holders may have. Can green card holders be deported from the U.S.? It's a question that's important to understand, especially if you're living, working, or traveling in and out of the United States on a permanent resident card. Having a green card gives you the right to live and work in the U.S. and travel in and out of the country, but there are certain situations where you could face deportation even if you have permanent residency. One common issue comes up when green card holders use their status more like a tourist visa, meaning they spend extended periods of time living outside the U.S. This is especially common among elderly parents of U.S. citizens who travel back and forth for months at a time. If you don't actually plan to live permanently in the U.S., immigration might view that as you abandoning your residency. If you leave for over a year, immigration officers might assume you've given up your green card, which can lead to detention when you try to re-enter and even a hearing with an immigration judge. Another thing to consider is criminal charges. Even if you don't have a criminal history, certain offenses, like a DUI, can result in deportation, especially if they carry serious immigration consequences. If you're ever charged with any crime, make sure to talk to both a criminal defense attorney and an immigration attorney, as sometimes a criminal lawyer may not know how the charge will impact your immigration status. For those of you who got your green card through marriage to a U.S. citizen, you'll need to be aware of the I-751 petition. This petition removes conditions on residency, but if you don't file it within the required time frame, you risk losing your residency and could even face deportation. Make sure to file this on time to avoid serious issues. So, when should you not worry? Generally, if you're a permanent resident living in the U.S., have no serious criminal history, and follow immigration rules, you're probably safe. Immigration officials aren't going to target you unless you've been away for too long, committed fraud, or have major criminal convictions. In the worst-case scenario, you might get a notice to appear in court to defend your status, but that process can take years, and it's very rare for someone without a criminal record to be detained unexpectedly. To wrap up, most green card holders can live peacefully in the U.S. without fearing deportation, as long as you maintain your residency status and avoid serious criminal activity. But if you do have criminal convictions or are unsure about your immigration status, it's a good idea to consult with an immigration attorney to make sure you're ready for any challenges. For most of you out there with a green card, there's no need to worry about sudden deportation or detention unless there's something serious going on with your status.